Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Elsa Nur Azizah and my ID number is 119-20433. My chosen article is Historicizing Islam on the Agency of Siti Maryam in the Construction of Bima History of Islamization. The author is Adlin Sila. And this article is about the researcher wanted to examine the way local interlocutors of Bima Islamization. The focus of the researcher is an understanding of the history of Islam in Bima, discussing the local language manuscript stored in Samparaja Museum in Bima and carried by Siti Maryam. The researcher found that Siti Maryam's knowledge in reference to Bima vernacular, example folktales and Bo, is politically constructed. As heir to the Bima Sultan, Siti Maryam has the privilege to preserve the remnants of the Bima Sultan. This politically motivated project aims to standardize the narration of Bima kings and Islamization in favor of sustaining the authority of the Bima Sultan. The aim of Siti Maryam in translation, interpretation of local manuscript has seemingly been to create an unity of the local narratives and coherence of the narrative discourse situated precisely between myth and history. Also, the transliteration and translation of the Bima historical manuscript is varied from one generation to the other generation and are sometimes reconstructed as well as contested by other people. The historical facts that make up the present social strata show that social status is important in society. Social status is even considered Islamic in the sense of Islam is used in origin stories and legitimizing rituals. For example, the royal family have used the festival of the coming of Islam in Bima. Example, Hanta Uwa as an Islamic festival in order to sustain the special status of the royal family and the Malay descent. To conclude, I argue that reluctance of Siti Maryam to accept the conclusion of Nurdin 1987 shows her political standing point to provide certain historical account as the true version of Bima Islamization. Siti Maryam understands that the Goa kingdom defeated Bima by force in early Islamization period in Bima in order to return the throne to the Prince Siti Maryam's ancestor. Accordingly, Islam is regarded as the religion of liberation for her family. In contrast, people of Malay descent are considered to be holy as their ancestors came to spread Islam by means of peace. This article is about historicizing Islam historicizing in Bima, and by discussing the local manuscript stored in Samparaja Museum in Bima and carried by Siti Maryam. Also, Siti Maryam as the descent of Bima Sultan. Maybe I think enough from me the conclusion of my chosen article. Thank you and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.